Greetings, Earth and surrounding areas. This is the Antichrist, Paul Wildcat Holybee. Things get big here real soon in the Earth. I know you heard me talk about what we got coming here real soon. The gods just start appearing. Some of the gods come back. The Earth turns to gold, and we have a new eternal kingdom here. Happens very soon, 2 to 10 years, somewhere in that time frame. And all the beings up here and up there want to say Paul Wildcat Holybee's God, and this is him speaking right here. And everybody else wants you to know ISIS is still. Paul's going to say, Paul Wildcat Holybee's going to say, ISIS is still my wife. Yes, she is. Yes, she's my wife. So are the goddesses. 100% of the goddesses that I have as my wives are my wives. Let's talk about the tribulation a little. Well, really, I'm the king of the earth. And they're going to say, we want to speak. Well, let you speak, since you kind of got it figured out. So the tribulation, when the gods start appearing and telling y'all I am an Egyptian god here in the earth, we don't have to really so much be the Holy Bible's version of the Antichrist. And Jehovah died in the book of Revelations a lot to make you guys think that there's a big old wonderful big win in the end of it for the Christians. There isn't. And no Jesus coming back on a white horse, no rapture, none of that stuff. Egyptian God on earth, me, Paul Wildcat Holybee, God of all kingdoms, takes the earth and makes it into a beautiful place with the goddesses walking around. Think of ancient Egypt with goddesses appearing and everybody thinking, whoa, now we're going to make stone images and all kinds of carvings for them and idols and all that. And all through time, as dynasties rose up and empires rose up, they all had their own god and different thing that reigned. And they weren't just making it up. Christians nowadays are so naive. They think they're false gods. It was just some guy back then just carved something and wanted you to believe in something that wasn't real. Well, they are real, and they're coming back. A lot of them are. And once they start walking around and the transparent gold comes, you'll see I have a beautiful kingdom. And we don't not necessarily have to go in and just with the swastikas in different places, different things, going to the church and just start bayoneting Christians and cutting them, because the churches will go bankrupt because the congregation will simply stop believing in Jesus. There'll be a big message that comes down from ISIS and the other goddesses and those that come walking around that Jesus of Nazareth, the one that y'all thought was the big God of all time, his little time period's over with. So he gets the big dusty temples and empty temples and fizzles out into a way that no one knows him in a couple 100 years or preaches him. But and the congregations will leave the church willingly and want to come with us onto the new way. And I call it the golden kingdom of the new age. One nation earth, the earth right down here, the golden earth, eternal earth. And they'll be on our side. They'll be wanting to be a part of it because they get to see with their own eyes and hear with their own ears all these wonderful things. And they won't just be reading an old dusty book from 2,000 years ago talking about faith. It gives you a warm little fuzzy if you accomplish something like not drinking. So that's what I have to say today. ISIS is Paul Wildcat Holybee's God. Y'all come join our sides. The big preachers that are stubborn and fluffy and puffy and all prideful and all that says that Jesus Christ is still coming back. Those will be ones that get killed. And we'll also have different things going on. Mark says we might not have to use the mark of the beast or anything, but we might. We're just going to have the king taking over the earth like an ancient deity on the earth. And that's what we're going to have. And I'll say, y'all, they kind of talked about me a little in the book of Revelations, but Jehovah wrote his own little whirlwind in there. Or not whirlwind, but his own little lies in there to make it sound like he was bringing the big New Jerusalem down. Or it's just going to be a golden kingdom come down and be a new heaven, a new earth type thing, but it ain't going to be New Jerusalem. It's New Egypt, or something that I decided to name it. It's my kingdom, and he knew about it, and he wanted to let y'all think that he was the one doing it. Well, he's dead. I can still hear him crying out from the eternal death that he's in all the time. And he stays dead. So does Jesus Christ and all of them. They raped their whole time period that they were up, or where they had time to do it when they was around, saying they were reigning and different things. Well, their time is over with. They had a daytime reign, is what they had. And it's a big old span of time and eternity. It's a long time. But their time is over with. And they came that they never thought in a million years would finally come because they had so much raping and different plans, whatever they planned to do, time that they thought they had. their time's over with, and they don't come into the new beginning. They stay in the dead areas of the daytime reign. Now it's the nighttime reign, and Jesus Christ stays dead, and I'm king, and I'm God. And that's all you need to know. So I just want to let churches know, Mark of the Beast, we might just bring it because I like it. I'd be proud to put it on there. But we don't have to do the stereotypical ending, but we do, because we're going to kill off the churches everywhere. We don't want Jesus loitering around in the earth thinking he's got a church that's going to believe in him. So congregations leave that want to, when they start seeing with their own eyes, the goddess is walking around and preaching that I'm God and new king. And they'll probably want to do that. And if not, they're stubborn, puffy, and still clinging to Jesus, then they'll have to get killed off. So we're not having Jesus in the earth anymore. He's a rapist, a loser, a faggot, and we hate him. And that's what I have to say today. I should just thank you. We all say thank you. Carl Holybee ain't me. I never would be Carl Holybee. Sometimes ISIS wants to come down and act like she's trying to make me a little thing, so she gets to be the big thing. So there's a lot of riffing in between me and ISIS these days. She needs to understand I'm in charge of the ISIS. They're my wives. They're mine. And I love you, ISIS, but you ain't gonna come down here and hot burn me with some type of little thing to make it look like you're the big thing and fly off, think it's stupid. Because I have a job to do down here. I'm gonna do it. Jesus Christ is dead and he stays dead. That's the main thing. So we'll talk to you guys later. We'll go down here and have a few drinks. Got a few idols coming in the mail. I'll get my Hathor one today, it says. A few other things going on. And trying to build up some more idols and different things. And I like them because all my idols, being me being telepathic, telekinetic, I can arrange them in a certain way and speak to them in a certain way that kind of formulates to what they're doing in eternity. And I'll be able to converse with them on different things. So I'm on limited funds these days because VA has me in a situation where my funds is going to a fiduciary, which is like a good conservatorship type thing. And he don't like getting out the old checkbook for me to spend $5,000 on a big old idol. But so we're working on that. I just need a doctor's signature to get rid of him and have access to my millions. And I love you guys, and we're going to take care of everything. That's all.